Hey there, Celestial Mystics. Okay, so today's episode of Divinely Inspired Angelic Letters is personal for me. And I want to share something really close to my heart. Recently, I experienced the unexpected passing of my child's father. Our relationship was far from perfect. It wasn't always healthy. And we only really spoke when it came to matters concerning our child and grandchild. But when he passed, man, that shit hit me harder than I could ever have anticipated. I had so many emotions swirling around, so much left unsaid, that I had to sit down and write him a letter. And today I want to talk about how powerful it can be to write letters to loved ones who have passed, especially when relationships were complicated. With this supermoon in Aries and the sun in Libra, it's the perfect time to bring balance and healing and harmony to our connections. Even those that transcended this life. If you didn't know, I'm Tiffany Satchel. I didn't do my introduction. I'm Tiffany Satchel. I am your 1111 coach, and together, let's dive into a powerful practice and heal some of those lingering wounds. All right, y'all, before we go deep, you know I like to start with a little cosmic humor to lift the energy. And I could use it right now, so y'all gonna have to listen to my joke. Ghosts are just people who don't realize they've passed on, right? Or maybe they're just hanging around waiting for us to respond to the last text we never sent. And today we're sending that cosmic text in the form of a letter. All right, let's get into it. So, here's the thing. When someone passes away, especially when a relationship was complex or unresolved, it's not unusual to feel like you have 100,000 emotions to work through. That's exactly what happened to me. Our relationship was not easy. And when he passed, it left me feeling a mix of grief, anger, and guilt. For so many reasons that I don't even want to say why. I mean, it was over here, over there, but what do you do with all those emotions? Because they don't just disappear. That's why writing a letter to your angels to help to give you the space to say everything that you couldn't while they was alive, right? That's why we write letters to our angels. But you could write a letter to them so that you could say everything that you wanted to say. We write letters to our angels to get clear on our intentions and where we want to go in life. It's like you having a conversation with yourself, but you're directing it towards infinite intelligence. So now this letter is you having a conversation with yourself, but you're directing the energy towards this person that's not taking up space here anymore. And the supermoon in Aries during Libra season, which is all about relationships, harmony, and balance, gives us the perfect opportunity to write those letters, to open our hearts, and release what needs to be released. So that letter I wrote wasn't just for me. It wasn't just for him. It was mainly for me. It allowed me to find a sense of peace with our past. And I encouraged my son to write his own letter. You know, he had just came home from jail and he was working on rebuilding a relationship with his dad. The timing was just like not good. This was like terrible timing. It made everything more emotional because it was like he was finally connecting with his father and his son simultaneously, and me. That's why I told him to write the letter, because I didn't want him to carry the weight of unsaid words or unresolved feelings. So writing that letter was important to his healing. Writing angelic letters is like opening a spiritual channel to the other side. Whether you're seeking forgiveness, closure, or simply a chance to express love. And this practice helps you bring balance and healing to relationships that still affect you even when the other person is no longer physically here. So like in my situation, writing the letter wasn't about rehashing all the things that went wrong in the past with us. It was about expressing the truth of how I felt. Some things good, some things bad. And letting those emotions out in a safe and sacred way. I wrote about the love that we share for our son and our grandchild, and how hard it was for us to communicate at times, and how much I wish things could have been different. And after I wrote it, I felt a little release. I felt a sense of balance. My son, who was only out of jail for like 3 weeks, was just starting to rebuild the relationship with his dad. And I hope that he found the letter healing too. You know, I helped him organize his thoughts. And he put down some things, privately. Some of the things that he regretted, he wrote down. I ain't read his letter. I just watched him express his feelings. And it reminded me of how important it is to give space to grief, especially when a relationship was unresolved. Because that's how you bring deeper spiritual support to your process. But here's what I can offer you. First, a biblical scripture. We always gotta underpin everything with the scripture. To everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under the sun. That's Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 1. And this scripture reminds us that while life moves in cycles, there's always a time for healing and finding peace, even after someone has passed. And the tarot card is naturally the Justice card. Which is perfect for this supermoon energy. Because justice is all about balance, fairness, and karmic resolution. And when you're writing, you want to think of justice as your guide to bring harmony to your heart and relationship. You want to visualize the scales being balanced as you write the letter. And you call on Archangel Gabriel, the messenger angel, to help deliver your words with love, clarity, and compassion. And Gabriel is known for guiding communication and helping us express our deepest truths, especially in writing. And you can invoke Gabriel before you begin your letter by saying, Archangel Gabriel, guide my words as I write. Help me express my truth with clarity and love. Let these words bring healing to both myself and the one who has passed. And here's how you could do it. All you got to do is set the scene. Right? So you're going to find a quiet place, a sacred space where you won't be disturbed, and you're going to light a white candle to represent clarity and connection. And if you do this during the super moon, it's even better. Get some paper, a pen. Actually, I use my tablet. I have a journal on my tablet called Good Notes, and you can find that in your app store. And then you just take a moment to focus on what you want to say. And whether you're looking for closure, healing, or just simply expressing love, just let your heart guide you. And I know some people, they need help. I know when I started my spiritual journey, I really needed help with what do I do, So the way that you can kick off your letter is you can say, dear person, under the light of the supermoon. Let's say that you're going to do it during the supermoon. Under the light of the supermoon, I write to you seeking balance in our relationship. And then you just let the words flow. You don't need to hold back or sugarcoat. You don't need to do all that. It's right from your heart. Whatever comes in your mind. Don't worry about punctuation, capitalized letters, misspelled. It doesn't matter. None of that even matters. The energy is coming from your heart. You're digging into your energy and you pouring it out. So it doesn't even matter if you can't spell a word. Your energy is going to know what you were trying to express. The most important thing is that you push that energy out, because what's going to happen is you're going to make space for something new to come in. That sacred space is going to be filled with even more truth and healing. And then when you release the energy, once you finish, you keep the letter in a special place if you want. It's a super moon. I say burn it. Burn it to release the energy into the universe. It's your choice on how you wanna let that healing unfold. Because if you want to keep a copy of the letter to reflect later on, just take a picture of it. Just take a picture. Because maybe you write the letter and then is more that you want to say. You could just write a new letter, or you can revise that letter, however you want to do it. As long as you transmute this energy. And burning it will transmute the energy quicker and help you to release the energy from your mind and your spirit more effectively. It's a subconscious thing. But it's up to you. You follow your own spirit. That might be too woo-woo for you. It might be too much. Remember, this is a process of bringing peace to your heart and allowing your emotions to find balance. And Libra, which is ruled by Venus, helps create harmony. And this supermoon will amplify that energy for deep healing. Okay? So now if this video resonated with you, or touched your heart, or helped you find a way to begin your healing journey, I love to hear your story in the comments section. Like, have you ever written a letter to someone who has passed on? I have. This is probably like my third one in my life. My third one. How did it make you feel afterwards? Are you considering performing this ritual? I'd like to know. And what would you like to occur once you do? Please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, and share this post. Share this video. Remember, when you subscribe to the 1111 Coach, you're going to get informational videos and posts on my community board for divinely inspired rituals, angelic guidance, and cosmic wisdom. Please share this with someone who may need it. You never know. And as always, I'm sending you so much agape love. Remember, the healing process takes time. But with every word that you write, you're one step closer to peace. I will see you on the next vid. Peace.